Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Captain Smooth. Hey, man, and we're back at it with another motherfucking banger video, man. And in today's video, we are going to talk about the Madden 26 deep dive. Now, with this video, this is going to be basically a breakdown on everything that was talked about, what caught my attention, and what I think is going to be a good addition to Madden 26. Now, with my channel, you guys know I'm going to always be honest. I'm going to be always transparent with you guys on everything that is talked about when it comes down to these commentary videos. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, comment, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. Come on, subscribe to the channel. I know you see the fucking subscribe button right there. Subscribe to the channel. And let's go. So the first thing that I'm going to talk to you guys about is quarterback DNA. Now with quarterback DNA, it seems like EA is trying to mimic basically what quarterbacks do on a typical Sunday, Monday, Thursday. So basically, I'm going to talk to you guys and give you guys a rundown on basically everything that is talked about that pretty much matters to me and what I like that's being brought to the game. Now, obviously, with signature identity, this is a good thing that's being brought to Madden. I mean, obviously, we've been playing Madden for years, and we've never actually had something even close to this. So being able to see Kyler Murray run like a toddler, like he does in real life, it's gonna feel like, hey, we're watching the game on Sunday. You know, everything is gonna feel realistic. You know, seeing Josh Allen run over defender, seeing Lamar Jackson juke somebody in the pocket, that's something that should have been brought to the game. And the fact that we're getting it now just shows that, hey, you know, Madden EA is taking that next step, that next level to being as close as possible to real life. Now, within this category, I'm not going to just break this whole thing down as far as like, oh, like the signature styles. Like, yes, it's good that it's in the game. Like, we love this stuff. Like, this is something that should have been in Madden. Like, we should have had this since. And the fact that we're getting it now, it just brings that excitement back into real football style of play. Like, you know, it's great for the game. So I'm gonna give a round of applause to Madden for actually getting in detail and getting super down to the nitty gritty to figure out, hey, like how can we make this version even more realistic? You know, and people who play Madden love the reality. We love the mimic of real life gameplay. Now, within the next category, we're going to talk about Coach DNA. Now, Coach DNA is really more so catered towards the people who love coach suggestions. Now, me personally, I'm not a big coach suggestions type of player. I'm a type of guy that runs my own scheme. I have a scheme that I run, but this is really catered towards the casual group. So the players that actually don't really know what they're doing, this is going to make them happy as hell because I mean, you're going to have a situation where, hey, you are going to be able to utilize a scheme that's based on your coach. A coach is basically going to tell you what he does. So, like, for example, Dan Campbell, I'm a Lions fan, if you guys don't know. Dan Campbell likes to go for it on fourth down. He likes to go for it at the 50. He likes to go for it at the 40. Dan Campbell is a aggressive coach. So being able to utilize that ability of him doing what he would do in real life is just going to be very, very beneficial. And not only will it be beneficial, it's going to just bring that aspect of fun for the casual player because we all know that the casual player usually really enjoys football, you know, and they really love football. So being able to hop on a video game and be able to get that real life aspect of the game is going to make the casual player want to just keep playing this. And, you know, most casual players use code suggestions. Most casual players like to play against CPU. So this is really going to just enhance their lightness of getting on the game every day to just mimic what's going on in real life. So I have to give Madden a round of applause. This is a great thing for the game. You know, just bringing that real life football aspect into the game is just very, very good for Madden. Now, one thing that stood out to me on this deep dive was the RPO. So in this little paragraph, it says new adjustments will allow you to dictate how your AI defenders play versus reads and peak RPOs. You can decide when you want them to play the run first or pass first. Now, this is very interesting. Now, RPOs are not extremely hard to stop. There's so many adjustments you can make to stop an RPO, but it seems like they have adjustments that are just very, very straightforward and just very like to the point as far as how you want to stop an RPO. So this is also good, and it actually caters to the casual player because most casual players don't know what type of adjustments they have to make to stop RPOs. So being able to utilize a, a certain adjustment that's just very straight to the point to be able to stop an RPO is also going to be beneficial for the casual player because the casual player now knows, okay, if someone's just spamming RPOs, I just have to just press one button and bang, like I'm gonna get stops on how to stop the RPO. So this is really good. Another thing that caters to the casual player. So Madden is really showcasing that, hey, we know that there's players that the majority of users that play our game aren't good. So we're trying to help them get better, which I have to respect, man. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is football weather. Now, football weather obviously has been in Madden for years, for decades. We've always seen football weather, but we haven't seen football weather in a sense where it's like heavy snow, heavy rain, crazy winds. I mean, it seems like they've really upped the ante as far as like how the weather is going to showcase on the game, and I think that's going to actually be pretty exciting. Now, it might not be exciting for us playing because, you're going to have guys falling down. You're going to have so many inaccuracies. You're going to have just so many things that's going to really like cause havoc on the field, and it's not going to be in your control, which obviously sucks though. But being able to at least be able to experience that heavy weather, it might be fun. Like obviously, like there's not going to be an advantage on either side as far as both like you and your opponent. So being able to see, how someone is going to pull a win in this type of condition is just going to make the game that much more fun. So I have to give Madden a round of applause. Like this is good for the game. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is wear and tear. Now, I hope that wear and tear isn't how wear and tear is in college. Because in college, we know that, hey, if someone got hit and it was a big hit or it was whatever type of hit, that person was going down minus 15 speed, minus 15 agility. We don't want to see that in Madden 26. What we want to see with wear and tear is, okay, if someone gets hit, they might get banged up a little bit, but we don't want to see someone downgrade to minus 15 speed. We want to be able to see that person go down in small increments. Now, if you're running someone to the ground and they're just continuously getting popped and hit, yeah, okay, go down in small increments. Don't go down in massive increments, I think that's something that really should be how they should manage wear and tear in Madden. Just don't overdo it. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is depth chart positions. Now, this is something that Madden kind of fumbled, man, like in the past. Like, why haven't we had this? I mean, in real life, there's a right edge, there's a left edge, there's a Mike, Will, Sam. I mean, these are linebackers in real life that play certain positions, gadget players. I mean, why haven't we had gadget players? And this is really good for franchise players because franchise players like myself, hey, if we draft a guy that's a 95, 96 speed, most likely he's going to be our gadget player. He's going to be running jet sweeps. He's going to be in wildcat. He's going to be doing throws. He's going to be at running back position. It's just a lot of different things that makes these positions so much better. And it's something that really should have been in the game. So I'm going to give Madden a round of applause for doing this. Like, this is something that we needed. This is something that is just bringing that reality back into video games. So I have to give Madden some credit for this one. This was a really, really good addition. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is zone coverages. Now, this is what really made my night when I first watched the deep dive. So they have made improvements on deep halves. If you guys are very adjusty on defense, you would know that deep halves were complete dog water in Madden. I mean, they did not play how deep halves are supposed to play. So they said that we have improved the AI of our deep half defenders so that they reach their landmark quicker and with more urgency as they gain more depth. This made me want to shed a tear because man, deep halves did not play like deep halves. Um, for example, you got a deep half on the field, right? The deep half will get down the field and there's a wide receiver running a streak route, and he's in no man's land. The deep half will always be in no man's land. He will just be hovering over the top, and then the wide receiver will just blow right past him, and then he's scrambling trying to recover it, and then by the time he recovers, it's an automatic touchdown. Deep halves are supposed to play basically one side of the field. And if there's no route or there's nobody coming in your direction towards your left side, you play the sideline. You go out there and you fucking make a beeline to the defender towards the sideline to try to get a pass breakup or interception. And that's something that D-pads were not doing. D-pads play so much better in college football than in Madden. So being able to see that they have improved the zone coverages, man. I mean, the zones, just the deep zones is just very, very important. And it's showing that, okay, they know what was bad in Madden 25. So I have to give Madden a round of applause again. This is really something that was needed in Madden to improve the deep zones. Now, the last talking point we're going to talk about is custom defensive zones. Now, I don't know how I feel about this because being able to route stem a deep zone just doesn't really make sense to me. The reason why I say this is because a deep zone is supposed to be a deep zone. Why do we have to route stem a deep zone to play a deep zone? It just doesn't make any sense. That's the part that really confuses me because as a deep defender, as a deep zone defender, your job is to stay over the top of the offense and to make sure that no one gets by you, that nobody gets past you. Your job is to play as a safety blanket to make sure that nothing is getting over the top. So why are we route stemming a deep zone to play deeper? That really didn't make sense to me. I think with this situation, it's going to come down to more so just hopping on the sticks and actually labbing it or just seeing how these deep zones are going to play when they're route stemmed. I think that's what it comes down to. I'm not sure if these route stems work for other zones as far as like cloud flats and all of that. I'm pretty sure it's just deep zones because cloud flats, you can be able to put a cloud flat at 30 to or 25 to 30. So I'm not sure if maybe they're going to enhance putting cloud flats to like 40 to 50. I'm not sure. But the route stemming of deep zones just doesn't really add up to me just because of the fact that deep zones are supposed to play like deep zones regardless. So why would we have to route stem a deep zone to play 50 yards back? It just doesn't make any sense to me. So as I was editing this video, I came across something that I actually missed. The physics-based gameplay. Now, those of you who play Madden 25 know how bad the physics in that game was. The tackling was just complete garbage, terrible. So it seems like they went on and fixed all of that, hopefully. Because for an example, it's 4th and 1, right? All you need is 1 yard to get the first down. There was times where, okay, you run an HB dive, right? Up the middle. Someone tries to make a tackle and somehow you just drive back 5 to 10 yards. And by the time you go back 5 to 10 yards, you just lost 5 to 10 yards. So I thought that was just complete bullshit. So being the fact that they were able to seemingly fix that is huge because that was what really killed the game. Now we know Madden to just always want to be different and try new things and try new just try new things to better the game, but sometimes certain things just don't need to be changed. They introduced the boom tech, and the boom tech was a complete failure. So we're just gonna hope that this is an improvement. It seems like they did their thing to try to fix it, which is a good thing. So we're just gonna have to keep our fingers crossed. But if they have fixed it, then yes, round of applause for Madden 26, man. So we're gonna see how things vote when the game comes out. Because yes, they can talk about what they've changed, but nothing is going to be like actually playing the game. So if you guys enjoyed this video, man, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, show love to the channel, man. I got more videos coming to you guys. So just keep on showing that love and support. Keep on sharing, subscribing to the channel, man. I got a lot more bangers coming, a lot more Madden and college football content coming, man. I think tomorrow the college football deep dive will be dropping as well. So stay tuned for that, man. And we're going to keep on building this thing from the ground up, like I say every time. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for showing the love. And I'll see you guys on the next one.